Visit thedrpatshow.com.
Listen to Dr. Pat, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern on CRN.
PM Show Weekend Edition with the one and only Fred Dreyer on CRN Digital Talk Radio. Once again, the star of the show, Fred Dreyer.
Thank you so much, Michael Horn. You know, I just realized the last 4 segments I had my headset on backwards.
Did you? Oh, and we're on camera here, Fred.
Yeah,
this is, you go to crntalk.com and you go to Ustream, and actually it was quite embarrassing. I thought maybe I was out of place here, so I actually put mine on backwards also because you are the pilot. So I had mine on backwards. Let me turn them around right now.
Well, I can actually...
Oh, I can hear it much better.
I can actually... I can see. I mean, other than listening to Diatribe, I've only been listening to you. So...
Well, you were confused because we usually have the liberal version is in your left ear, and we put the conservative version in your right ear.
Yeah. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the president had a press conference.
Oh boy, did he!
And his announcing and his grandstanding over the fact that he has now solved the fiscal. America can sleep easy now.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about the country collapsing or interest rates rising or the oceans rising or the carbon killing you while you sleep.
He did it.
He's here. He did
it for us.
He has got it. He's there for us, and it was really interesting, and we've got a couple sound bites here of Barry, grandstanding this whole thing here. But what was funny is that immediately following that, he left for the airport to go to Hawaii, and so what you have now is you have a president who flew in from Hawaii to solve this, to give you the great gift of a new year, and now he's headed back to Hawaii with Balikwa and Malikwa and Shablambla and the entire group of Obamaites. And here's what Barry had to say about at the press conference.
Hello, everybody.
It's like a buffet. He's at the buffet.
Please, everybody have a seat.
Well,
good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the White House.
Listen to this. He's taking complete credit for fixing this.
Now, I realize that the last thing you want to hear on New Year's Eve is another speech from me.
That's right. You're going to get it anyway.
But I do need to talk about the progress that's being made in Congress today.
Can I have another Mai Tai, please?
Yeah.
It was great. I liked his choice of music during the press conference.
Yeah.
Getting himself in the mood before he left.
Yeah, well, he went on to talk. He went on to talk a little bit more about the agreement and what the remaining issues would be. So here he is, from still on his way to Hawaii, number 2.
Now, today it appears that an agreement to prevent this New Year's tax hike is within sight.
Yes.
But it's not done.
No, it's not.
There are still issues left to resolve.
That's right.
But we're hopeful that Congress can get it done.
Yeah, on the way back home, he's got to stop off and get a Speedo. On the way back home, he has to stop off at the airport and get a Speedo, and then he's back in business. And I love the crowd cheering over the announcement.
They were great, weren't they? They were the skirts on, the grass skirts.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
That's good.
And so he goes on, and this is the crowd cheering.
They got into it.
Over the announcement that Republicans agreed to raise the taxes.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that just last month, Republicans in Congress said they would never agree to raise tax rates on the wealthiest Americans.
Here he is, sticking
Obviously, the agreement that's currently being discussed would raise those rates and raise them permanently.
Cheer, everybody! Come on.
Now,
thank you very much.
But keep in mind, we're going to still have more work to do.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, there's always more work.
Oh,
to do.
There's still more dynamite to plant. You gotta
take out
more snipers.
Take out the House of Representatives. Take them out.
More snipers to be placed in America.
He made that statement that he firmly is going to be the president for the next 4 years. He always likes to throw that up in the face.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah, he so loves being in the White House to unravel white America. This is a truth that is just really hard to take. And he set race relations back, I think, maybe 700 years, 800 years. Yeah, 800 years back to Mesopotamia.
He's been compared by some as to the President Lincoln. Yeah. He doesn't like to compare himself that way, but
right. Right.
Yeah. So anyway,
well, he was in the movie Lincoln, wasn't he?
Well, I think
he was one of those first three guys. The opening of the movie. Did you see the movie?
Yes, I did.
Just three black guys there telling them.
Very opening. I missed
it. It was like talking to three guys down South Central.
It was.
Yeah. They were really militant, and they were really giving it to Abe. And they were saying, well, maybe one day a black guy could be president. Can you imagine? It was a modern narrative in a period movie. It was really hilarious.
This is a little politicking.
All right, so there's a plan for deficit reduction is a shared sacrifice. The president says, he says, I'm going to be the president for the next 4 years. Let me hear that one.
Companies with a lot of lobbyists, et cetera. If they think that's going to be the formula for how we solve this thing, then they've got another thing coming.
That's right.
That's not how it's going to work. We've got to do this in a balanced and responsible way. And if we're going to be serious about deficit reduction and debt reduction,
he is totally irresponsible.
Then, it's going to have to be a matter of shared sacrifice, at least as long as I'm president. And I'm going to be president for the next 4 years, I hope. Anyway,
this is amazing.
For now, our most immediate priority is to stop
to get on that airplane.
Taxes going up for middle-class families.
Get those Speedos. Get that potato salad.
They handed out some of the luau food right about that time when everybody cheered.
Yeah, they brought out the roast pig. And, of course, he doesn't eat it because he's Muslim. He doesn't eat the poi.
Do you like poi? I'm not a big poi fan.
Yeah, I have some in the car.
You do?
Yeah, I've got a whole load of it. I got a big barrel of it in the car, actually.
Is that what you had?
Yeah.
Did that take you out of commission for a few days?
Yeah. It would send you
right, good for you. It's supposed
right
to be good for you.
into the restroom for probably about a month.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Poi can be good for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if the president, I don't know if he got the feeling or not, but I think he had his mind on getting back to Hawaii while he was at that press conference. Just seems to me with the choice of music and everything instead of Hail to the Chief.
I heard that he changed into the Speedo once he got onto the airplane.
I think he had it on during the press conference.
All right, there's more of this junk when we come back.
On CRN, it's the PM Show Weekend Edition, the one and only Fred Dreyer. Email Fred incoming at crni.net. Check out his Facebook page, facebook.com/The Real Fred Dreyer.